season by a score, the first MAC victory of the season by a score of 65-59. Falcons had a lead of 20 points in this bowl game, got all the way down to 5 late. Falcons coming out with a 6-point lead. I am joined by Falcon assistant coach Jesse Fleming. And Jesse, of course, we're going to focus on the final 5 minutes of that contest, but talk about the first 35 and what you liked out of your team.
Yeah, I thought I really thought they played with a lot of passion with coming through the adversity over the last couple games, and they didn't hang there. They had a great couple days of practice leading up to this. They competed. We had our guys practice squad back, and they came in and gave us a great look, and we just had an energy. We weren't acting like a team that was 0-3 in the MAC. We came out, we had some energy. We had that same passion and energy in practice this week that we showed at the game, and I thought we really showed it today over the first 35 minutes.
Now we got to move on to the final 5 minutes, and that full court press that gave you guys a lot of struggles. What about that press gave you guys so much trouble?
Yeah, that we've got Miriam taking it out, playing kind of that nominal 4 position for us, and it's a little bit of a strategy problem as far as having kind of 4 guards. We don't have any true screeners to get our players open, but we've got to do a better job of just executing. We've got to do a better job having the 5 count in our heads, but we've got to cut better. We've just got to, there is some advantages to also having 4 guards out there as well, where we should have 4 ball handlers out there once we get it in. So we're just going to have to change some angles on some things, I think, and just teach a little bit more on how exactly we've got to get open, and I think we'll get better with that once people have kind of readjusted to a smaller lineup at the end of games in a full court press situation.
Deborah Hochstroh for double-double, 14 and 10. 10 points on the bench 10 points for Rachel Myers, 13 for Justinger, 8 for Puck with 9 boards. How do you think the team is adjusting through this adversity and all the injuries and the losing so many players in the front court?
Yeah, we've never let that be an excuse for them. And they know that, and it's next person up, and it's next. We're not going to cry for you that this happened. This is, you're going to go out and we're going to play super small, and we're going to shoot a bunch of threes, and we're going to be hard to guard, and then we're just going to fly around and play some zone, and they, like I said, I felt like they really bought in this week finally of, this is who we are now, and this is what we're going to do, and this, we're a really tough team to guard when 6 different people make threes like happened tonight. I thought that was a huge thing. And Deborah, you talked to Deborah. I mean, it just her energy and her, she played 39 minutes tonight. Playing basically the 4 position, and that she had a huge offensive rebound that got the crowd going late in the game. She's giving every single thing. Other players are too, but Deborah really, her level and her energy is just, and her passion she's bringing a lot of people along with her right now.
All right, last question. Moving on to this Saturday against Eastern Michigan, what do you guys have to do to keep this momentum going to get the second MAC victory win of the season in Ypsilanti?
Yeah, I think we've got to keep improving, who we are as we're formed now. We were talking a little bit about it. It's almost like it's October 15th for us a little bit because we are readjusting to a different style of play, and I mean that in a good way, that I feel like we can get better and better within this new style of play as the year goes on. So I think we've got to just focus on ourselves. I know going up to Eastern, you're going to have Shayron Sweeney, who's one of the leading scorers in the league. But we're just gonna have to worry about ourselves and focus on how much better we can get in our zone and in our man and just in our individual offenses with different people playing interchangeable positions. We've got to clean up and tidy up what happened at the end tonight, because I'm sure Eastern will watch this tape and want to get after us in the full court, and they have that capability. So those are some of the things that we've really got to focus on in the next 2 days. Not a lot of time to think about anything with the way things go, because we're Wednesday, Saturday. It's a 1 or 2 days, and it's time for the next round. So we're already moving on to the next one.
All right, Jesse, well, congratulations on the victory and good luck on Saturday.
Great. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
And when we come back, we'll have our final takes from the 65-59 victory for the Falcons, their first MAC victory of the season. So keep it right here on 88.1 WBGU FM and the BG Barbershop postgame show.